Hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 10 of my Riverland Socialist Federal Republic campaign here in HOI4 Equestria at War. Audio should be quite different now compared to the other ones, but I think that we were in the middle of a war against the Griffonian Empire. Today's episode will probably just be kind of just wrapping things up mostly, really. We might want to get a forward airbase being constructed here. Right now, though, we're just keeping an eye on our production, keeping an eye on our equipment. Like, we're still mostly getting the green bubbles. We're continuing to advance steadily toward the capital. And until I see any sort of actually serious resistance, I see no reason for us not to continue to moving that way. Let's see here. Let's send an emissary to the changelings. Oh. Let's do that for fun. Excuse me. But yeah, because we don't want to stop if we can at all. The fall of Vetir. That's out here in the west. Thus ends their independence. Crystal Protectorate under Tremel. Oh, that's what he gets, huh? Princess Lilac and Larynx is just his huge smiles, happy to be all dressed up. Hold on a sec. This tile's open. Take the tiles when they're open. Come on now. But yeah, we just don't want to let up any pressure. Like, I'm hesitant to even micromanage this situation at all, even with all of these red bubbles, just because I don't want to let up any of the pressure while they're at war with the Kingdom of Wingbardy. If for some reason the front with Wingbardy were suddenly collapsed, then it would stop. But for now, it's just like, no, just every inch forward is an inch taken from them. We are in total zombie mode right now. You know, for anybody who's ever read World War Z, or actually listened to the audiobook. Over the years, I've turned around on audiobooks, but I used to be a real audiobook denier. But even back then, I was a strong proponent of the World War Z audiobook. They got a lot of good voice actors in that one, including a couple of famous people like I'm trying to remember who's in there. Alan Alda's in there. Probably other people too. I'm sorry, I'm just blanking out. I don't remember who. Yeah, planes blotting out the sun here. What's this? What's outdated? But yeah, the World War Z, there's a part where they're talking about the concept of, like, how do you wage total war on zombies. You can't, because you're a human being and you have to sleep, but zombies never have to sleep or anything like that. You know, they could always be fighting, they're always coming after you. But actually, that's the wrong thing from World War Z I was trying to get the comparison to. Yeah, you know, it's talking about how, like, in that world, China starts to do really badly against the zombies because they've got their enormous army, but it's like, okay, well, you can't just, like, use sheer human numbers against them, because every time a zombie kills one of your soldiers, it's then coming back as a zombie. So it's actually worse than a regular war, because it's not just like, okay, you lose one, whatever. It's like, you lose one, they gain one. And so that's that kind of point that we're at right now with the fighting of the Griffonians, where, but with in terms of, like, recruitable population / economy. So, like, right now, they absolutely have more factories than me by myself. They've got more population than me by myself. So we need to be taking this opportunity while they're at war with Wingbardy to be slicing into their centrally populated and industrialized areas, so we can take that from them and give it to ourselves. And like you see, we can't really seem to get the air superiority I want and need, because we don't have the bases out here for it. I think we're gonna actually jack some of these up to yeah, the top priority. We really got to get some bases out there. We're at the gates of Griffinheim. We've taken 2 sides to different rivers. They've rejected our friendship offer. The changelings have. Okay, understood. Look to the skies, I guess. But we're starting to surround it. And again, yeah, we have the production. We've got the population. Again, in the long term, they could beat us, but we're not super concerned with that right now. I probably should be taking some of this encryption and decryption stuff, huh? Yeah, if we can get into Griffinheim, we're really going to be in a nice position, I think. Ace Pilot's been promoted. Okay, we're getting all those connections happening here. Hello, motorization priority needs to be higher everywhere, please. What the hell is that? Okay, supply. Yeah, we're having a little bit of trouble here and there, but we keep making. We're still making all these railways. I think we're good. Like, and you know, we're in their industrialized heartland. It's in a good spot. Yes, now we don't actually, right here, we don't even have a river holding us back. Okay. The Republica's out of date. Which one's the Republica? Oh, the fighter. Yeah. And now we can start doing strategic bombers. So we're going to swap these out, like so. Oh boy, we need a lot of rubber and a lot of aluminum now. We might need to switch our economic policy here in a minute. Or, ugh, I hate to say it, we might actually have to do build some refineries or something. Support companies are all going to get a big boost there. Okay. How's it looking? How's it looking? Okay, we're starting to build. Yeah, we got an airbase going there and there. Yeah, the air bases have to keep moving forward. That's it! The fall of Griffinheim. A savage blow has been struck at the Griffonian Empire as the imperial capital was captured by Riverlander forces. Many think this heralds the end of the Vestigial Empire unless the imperial army manages to somehow retake the city. The battle had been fierce as the defenders had destroyed these centuries-old bridges leading across the Griff King River, forcing the enemy to either fly over it during the night or construct rafts and pontoons. In the end, despite many casualties, several bridgeheads were established and the defenders retreated towards the Imperial Palace. There they made a dramatic last stand, eagerly dying in the name of the Empire until only a few remained. Outnumbered and surrounded, the last remnants of the garrison surrendered. The Empire is finally coming to its end. Alright, so that's really good. And now that's not going to do much. Like, they're only 19% of the way toward capitulation. And they're taking slightly more casualties than I am. But again, the key here is that we are robbing them of their industrial heartland. You see, I've noticed the bottom end of their available pony power is already noticeably lower. But yeah, just keep the pressure up while Wingbardy is still in this. I'm not even gonna think about slowing down in terms of population. My logistics seem terrific right now, but in terms of population, until we go below 1 million, I just don't give a crap. Okay. Really? Yeah, we need to change our law. Let's go export focus. There we go. Yep, that did it. Yeah, got a lot of stuff back. Nice, we got ourselves an ace pilot. What the hell's the point of me having all these multipliers if I can't get that? Okay. There we go. Good. So we lost some research speed and some other buffs, but we're getting more factories back, so I think it's kind of worth it. I'm afraid of getting a little overextended because we're not advancing very well here in the north. Actually, it looks like they're starting to abandon the north, if I didn't know better. Looks like they were pulling back here and there. What's this? Whitetail Socialist Republic wants to send divisions and air wings as volunteers. That's awfully nice of them, especially because I stopped trading with them. Yeah, over here, the NESU. Yeah, thank you very much. All right, what's next? Ground support? No, air superiority. Yeah, we don't have very many planes we could get directly overhead. It's mostly looking pretty good though. Okay, who else is not doing anything? Wait, no. There we go. Yes. Yeah, each of these armies now has hundreds and hundreds flying overhead. And yet, they still might have more planes. How many do they have, potentially? Oh, no! Their airplane count is maybe 1.1 thousand. We've got them totally... Like, each of my divisions has, like, half that on their own. Yeah, we just have to get the air bases forward, and now we're starting to get the aces. That's boosting our war support. Terrific, terrific situation that we're in. Study the acquired blueprints, sure. You just get a bunch of templates and stuff here. Really don't need them, but well, I just want to do it anyway. Should we ban traditionalism? It really doesn't matter. Okay. But hopefully we've now reached, or we're about to reach, that crossover point I'm always trying to get to, where they just can't keep up anymore, and we start to overwhelm them. And if we can maintain a good bit of air superiority here, I think yeah, I think we'll be about in that spot. Yeah, the air superiority is a crucial part of all of this. Now we got a ton of these close air support who aren't doing anything. Yeah, we're gonna have almost 1,000 close air support alone with some of these divisions. Actually, looks like we're gonna have much more than that. Yeah, it's like right here, just my Army 6 alone has more close air support than the entire Air Force of the Griffonian Empire. So yeah, let's push it. Oh, whoops! Forgot to actually tell them to do anything. There we go. Terrific, terrific, terrific. I was just doing all that stuff to kill political power. So I've got... Oh, I'm under 1 million pony power now. What's eating it up? The ratios are still about the same. What is their what law are they on? Oh, they're on scraping the barrel, so they've probably been actively mobilizing, and yet their bottom number continues to drop more and more. So you can get a new chief of navy or whatever. I think if we wanted, we could start dropping nukes here soon. Which I very well might do. Because nukes are much stronger in Equestria at war. We don't have strategic bombers in range. Oh, right. Probably need those. There we go. So there's that first one. Just needed it in range. But I think we're still okay. I think we've reached that crossover point I keep talking about. I need to just redraw the line here. Oh, cool. We could get a new trait. Awesome. Charismatic maybe, or logistics wizard? How have we been doing with logistics? Pretty good. Yeah, we're pushing into an industrial area. Not a whole lot we have to worry about there. We'll do the charismatic. This charismatic Katarina Kaffenhoof. Okay. Evercore, beyond the river, we go down to the river, and into the river we dive. Oh, down to the river we'll ride. Alright, Spy Master. Yeah, I think we're still good. Expand the tungsten mines. Oh, sure. I believe I shall. Okay, so we're getting air superiority in these areas. Getting more and more ace pilots. I think we could soon drop a bomb. Let's see, we got strategic bombers range. We don't have quite the air superiority for some reason yet. Hard to believe, but that's apparently the case. Who else is still not doing anything? Okay, so these are all close air support. Put them in position there. What I think we're going to have to end up doing is we might have to do something like we start having some fighters and stuff that are not specifically assigned to armies, but we'll just assign them to regions to make sure that we continue to have the necessary... we lost one of our... the Red Baron! We've lost one of our aces, but we just got a new one. Easy come, easy go, right? Okay, it's starting to look like it's... No, we're still getting some green bubbles in the south. I just need to redraw this front line, because it's not looking great. It's just getting a little fuzzy because of the wing bardy thing. Adaptable, yeah, I enjoy that. What have you got? Hill Fighter. Improv Expert, yeah. Cold Shadow. Cold Shadow. And as we start to take more and more of the north, we're soon going to hit a point where all these ace pilots are generating so fast that we don't have to, our front line will just keep getting shorter, which is nice. Don't have the air superiority. How about in the north? Do we have it there? Okay, yes we do. Might chuck a nuke here. No, I want to do it on a city. Let's really make it count. Am I at war with these guys? Reichsbach? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay. Here we go. The city of Romau, the eternal city. It has seen the rise and fall of more empires and rulers than perhaps any other in the world, all were playing part in almost all of it. And now, look what will happen. Be warned, any who wish to be heirs to our Arentigos. The past has many ghosts to live up to, and they have all crossed paths with Romau. Well, let's see how eternal it is after this. Woo! Been a long time since I used a nuke in game. Long time. And but yeah, green bubbles all around just immediately because they're actually devastating in this mod. Of course, they're also more expensive. So. 6-1, half a dozen of the other, and all that. Good, very good. Yep, you're just washing over them now. We're at 35%, so we've almost doubled how far along they are to the capitulation rate. They continue to take more casualties than I do. It's actually possible that they may have less total factories than I do by this point. Now we're starting to deal with some resistance issues. Oh, there we go. Took the Arcanate. Isn't that nice? Naval mission. Yeah, keep boosting that ground support. War propaganda, why not? Do some war bonds too, so we keep building our way east faster. How bad is the resistance to occupation? Looks like it's actually a pretty decent amount in all these areas. We're doing local police force, right? Okay. Let's take another look at our brigades here. Let's just make them bigger. There we go. So that should help a little bit with the resistance, I hope. We can check the resistance map. Where's that at? Compliance, resistance. It's actually going up slightly in some of these areas. Maybe it needs to go through a cycle. Yeah, Griffinheim, they're just, yeah, they don't want to do it. I think it's because of the size of the victory points. That's what's causing that issue. Yeah, see, they must be concentrating their whole air force in specific areas. It's the only way they should be able to actually contest me. Let's check what their air force numbers are looking like. Still hovering about 1,000, so I guess mine are not shooting them down fast enough. My pilots. Okay, air doctrine, strategic bombing, interception, defense. Some of this stuff is particularly good. See, down to 1 per 2. Oh, that's the first time on the bottom I've seen it said they maybe have less than 1 million. Yeah, they're being stretched out. I'm taking too much of their cores. But I think we need to go ahead and go to all adult serve and finish this off. So now we can mobilize. Look at all this infrastructure I'm bringing into the region. I'm such a nice guy. Again, the supply, it's looking good. Yeah, they very well, because of their factory, they very well might have the factories that are needed to pull this off. But, or I should say, to keep a gun. Oh, excuse me, on it's a late night on every man in the field, but it's not enough to. Yeah, now the issue is finding somebody to hold the guns. Gotta get false flag. Got to. Oh, peace conference. Yeah, that ain't me. That's in the north. And I think, yep, the changelingia, whatever. Under Queen Chrysalis now controls the whole continent. This is almost done. Let's do this. I seem to be the only thing keeping Wing Marty alive, to say the least. Alright, who wants the nuke next? Skyfall is the capital now? I don't know. Let's throw in here in Berlin. Front lines are getting a little awkward. More ace pilots. So many, but that's the whole point. That's the whole point of how I built my Air Force. Split them up into units 100 and all that. Oh, I'm out. I'm officially... Okay, yeah, I am officially out of pony power, which means it is time for the advance to stop. Let's take a breather and start thinking about our next move. Oh, although there's a nice encirclement here. Very good. Okay. How's my logistics? It's all been terrific. Very pleased with that. Let's replace the fighter 3s. Or replace the fighter 2s with fighter 3s is what I meant to say. Okay. Alright. What was that? Did you guys hear that? But, alright. Let's stop. Catch our breaths for a little bit here. I'm seeing that some of my units allegedly are suffering from some bad supply. What the heck is this? This is because this isn't connected. Okay. So we just go to construction. Do that. And then do that as well. There we go. That's why we're having such a bad time. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. But yeah, we're just we're regrouping everybody, regrouping. Alright, let them attack me for a little bit. Let's see how they like it. Sorry if I'm getting quiet. Just sort of thinking, okay, what's the game plan here? What am I gonna do? The National Republic just declared war on the Whitetail Socialist Republic, so there goes the volunteers from them. It's fine, not like I was really relying on them or anything like that. Pretty much irrelevant. But, let's see here. They're at 1.9 million losses they've taken. But I am out of pony power. While they have almost 1 million left, maybe 500,000. But we need to just stop and catch our breath here for a minute. Oh. Friendly air superiority. There's a crossing. Where could I do limited attacks? Maybe try something here. It's the 2 tank divisions. There's also an infantryman that... Oh yeah, look at that. Look at him go. Look at him go. Wow. Okay. They just melted in front of me. Those divisions in particular. Well, okay. Okay. I think we're gonna have to... yeah, we're not gonna be able to finish this up today. But I think we can... Yeah, we're in a really good position. And it looks like if I start microing and poking at exact weak spots, we can start to get a decent amount done here. Alright, try to make sure that the supplies flow and all that. Okay, yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. So big episode. We took most of the Heartlands. In the next one, I think we should be able to successfully drive down to the Griffonian Empire. I think what I need to do, and perhaps I should have been doing this earlier, is I need to go ahead and invest in some field hospitals. Because it turns out my population is not, in fact, limitless. Let's also keep... But we got to use our first nuke, so that's cool. Still having trouble getting air superiority in some specific areas. We'll figure it out. See you next time. Bye.